Hey YouTube, this is a quick video on my car here. I'm just going to be giving you a quick overview on some of the things I like about the car, some of the things I don't like about the car, and just an overall perspective on the car. This car here is a 2006 Pontiac Grand Prix GT, and I've had it for about 9 months. It's been a pretty good car. I really like the design. I think GM really did a good job on the design. It's held up, it's aged pretty good considering it's almost 15 years old, believe it or not. And so I really like the design, just the lines of the car. I like how the hood, as you can see, hopefully it comes through the camera there. The 3 lines that come through the hood kind of gives a center point, a focal point on the car. So I really like that. I like that the car is boxy but yet curvy on the edges. And I'll be giving a walk around on the car so you guys can look at it from different angles. I don't like, there's like a space right here. I don't know what was going on with that. At first I thought it was maybe an accident or something, but I've compared it to other Pontiacs Grand Prix, and they seem to have a little space there. I'm not sure why GM couldn't just make that flush. I think it would have been a nice touch to it. But anyways, I did change the headlights right there because the old ones were faded. So I got some new ones, I installed them, and that really took a lot of years off the car. It made a big difference. So the previous owner, he did a really good job with maintenance on the car. It's been reliable so far, and he did a lot of new, he changed a lot of parts and did a good job keeping up with the car. And I'll give you guys a walk around, like I said, giving you some of the things he fixed and changed and things like that. So here's kind of a side angle of the car. Like I said, I really like the way the car was. It's just like, it almost looks like it's in motion. I love the design of this car. I had a previous generation coupe, the GTP, and I like that car. That was a good car. I enjoyed it, but I've always liked this one. This is the last hurrah for Pontiac. This is the last generation Grand Prix, and they did a really good job. They look like they really put all their eggs in one basket with this car, and I really love the design. I like how it just curves, but like I said, there's a boxy look to it. It looks aggressive, but not overly aggressive, and it's sporty. And the color here, this is called, I believe, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's called a metallic gray blue. And at first I was just like okay with the color, but it's really grown on me, especially because, like I said, the previous owner really did a good job taking care of it. So the paint is really glossy. I just washed it and waxed it, and so, you know, again, for a 15-year-old car, the paint is in really good shape. It's nice and glossy, and you'll be hard pressed to find another Grand Prix of this generation cleaner than this one. So I'm really happy I got a good deal on it, and so far it's been a good car. Here's a side view of the car. I really like the side view of it. This one didn't come with those rims. Those are, I believe, competition G rims off the higher end model, but they had them swapped out. And I really like these rims. They're in good shape. They're chrome. I think they're 17-inch rims, and they give it a nice custom look because you're not going to see the GTs with these rims. So I really like the rims. Yeah. The tires, the guy replaced the tires. They are, I believe, Falcon ZX 90s. I'm really liking these tires. These tires are really good. They're in good shape. They have about 80% life in them left. They are perfect for a nice touring car like this, a GT car. They handle really good. I was in some rain the other day, and it's just like, this car really sticks to the ground with these tires. So let's see. It's got a sunroof. You can't really see it there, but I'll do a shot from the interior too, so you guys can take a look at the interior as well. Here is a view from the back. This is my favorite part of the car. I really like how GM designed the back of the car. It's just really all comes together in the back. I like the back more than the front. I like the spoilers not oversized. It just fits nice and seamlessly to the trunk. And just the rear lights, how they're like recessed into they're like 2-piece from the trunk lid itself. And I really like the dual exhaust. I had those exhaust tips installed recently, and I think they give it a nice touch. I wanted them to make it flush with the back bumper there, and I think they came out real good. The nice stainless steel. There's another video I have, stainless steel dual tips, and they sound really good. Maybe I'll do another video with the startup so you guys can hear how it sounds. But again, the back of the car, it has like these dimples, and let's see if you can see them, like right here and right here. And I don't know, I just really love the back of the car. I can stare at the back of the car forever. It's just, I just love the way it looks. Here's just another side profile from the rear passenger side, and yeah, you can get a better idea of how the paint is in really good shape, and it's looking good. If you get up close to the paint, there's some swirl marks. You know, one day I'm going to polish it really good, but I really can't complain. I'd give the paint an 8 out of 10. And it's pretty remarkable, considering, again, it's such an old car. You know, I've gotten some compliments on the car, and I just can't believe the car's so old and still looking pretty good. You know, compared to these newer cars, it's holding up pretty nicely. Here's a view from the interior. I really like the interior. They did a good job with the interior. It's simple, but very well thought out. Let's take a look. One of the things I don't like about the car is that it doesn't have much headroom. I'm not very tall, so I would be surprised if someone much taller than me could fit comfortably in the car. You know, I think it's because of the design of the car, the lines. But I really like this steering wheel. The gauges are nice. Obviously, it's dated compared to the new cars these days, but it's still practical. Everything's simple, basic. I don't like these buttons. You can see are fading, peeling off. Classic GM there. They could be doing a better job on that. These things are pretty cool. Give you a 360 rotation on the AC and the heating. That's pretty cool. This drive information center gives you a lot of information. It's 5-speed transmission. Not the best transmission. It's some of the weaker points of these cars, but so far so good. This car's got about 97,000 miles on it, so it's not that bad. A lot of people don't like leather, or I'm sorry, plastic, but I do like plastic, because plastic is very low maintenance, and it holds up really well. So I'm not really much into leather and suede and all that. This is like a pleather. I don't think it's real leather, but still looks good. Very comfortable bucket seats. You can see the back of the car here. Like I said, it's got a sunroof. Pretty sporty car. It's got a 9-speaker monsoon stereo system, which really sounds good, considering it's a stock stereo. I thought the Bose one on my Grand Prix, my old one, was nice. This one knocks really hard. Here's the back seat. Plenty of space, nice and roomy. Let's pop the hood. So some of the things he replaced, it's got a new rack and pinion. It has new struts, new control arms, a new rotor pump, a new battery. He serviced the supercharger, and so I haven't had to do anything with it. I just got an oil change, and so that's good. And this is the GM 3.8 Series 3 supercharged. A fantastic engine. They really nailed it with this engine. I had the Series 2 on my previous car, which was a really good engine as well, but they really refined it even that much more with this engine. I mean, it is fuel efficient. We went on a road trip recently, and I got like 28 miles per gallon at about 1900 RPMs, going about 69 miles an hour. So, you know, if you do the math there, it's really fuel efficient. Very powerful engine. It's all the power's there when you need it. This one came with stock 260 horsepower and about 230 pounds of torque. This is a heavy car, so it's moderate compared to today's cars, but you know, it's well balanced. And I think this car weighs 3,500 pounds, so it's a beast of a car. It's an old pushrod V6, but that's kind of what I like about the car, because it's not really, the new cars these days are really dependent on computers and sensors. So this old technology here, it's extremely reliable, and I don't have to worry about that so much. And that's what I wanted, because I'm familiar with this engine, because the layout is very similar to the Series 2, and so that's what I wanted. I wanted to keep my maintenance costs low